Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to MSSL Division 2. This is match week 3. We have a scintillating matchup coming for you here in just a few minutes. We have StreetFootie FC coming left to right in your bright orange kits against NPC Futbol playing right to left in your dark red kits. NPC Futbol, a newcomer to the league this season, they'll look to get their first points. Meanwhile, StreetFootie FC, veterans in MSSL, relatively speaking. They've had a successful campaign thus far, defeating Heartland SG 2-1 last week. That was a big win for them. Heartland touted as one of the stronger teams coming into the season, possible favorites. So we'll see what comes. It's been rough sledding thus far for NPC. They've squared off against two of the stronger teams in the league, A3 Highlanders and Baltimore Kickers. We're defeated in both of those, but I really like their chances. They've come organized. They have skill in the team. I think they'll adapt and we'll put on a strong performance today against StreetFootie, but we'll see. I hope it's not commentator's curse. Stick around. We'll have pre-game ceremony and kickoff in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. Well, hello and welcome again, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us here on MSSL Soccer YouTube channel. We're just about to kick off here as we do the final coin toss and the captains meet in the middle. Again, we have NPC Futbol against StreetFootie FC. I was incorrect on which side they'll be lining up. It looks like NPC Futbol will be here on the left side in your dark red kit. StreetFootie will take the right. You know, it's a wet day here in Windsor Mill, Maryland, here at Milford Mill High School Academy. But we're happy to have you with us in the chat. We do have some fans who have braved the elements and are out here as well. Let us know in the chat where you're watching from, who you got in this one, if you're supporting a team out here in this one, or you know, you have a different team or player. Also feel free to let me know any players to watch. We'll be trying to check the chat and interact as much as possible. We sincerely appreciate your patronage. Moments away from kickoff here. Here we go. We are just about to get underway. NPC kicks off, goes back. Circles around, ball goes over and through. Dispossessed by StreetFootie and content to clear this one up the field. Garrett Peters goes back to his goalkeeper. Under a little bit of pressure from Caleb Osuaim. His pressure helps NPC win the ball back. Miguel Santos putting the pressure. There is a challenge. Referee says play on. That's a good challenge. He did win the ball. Ball goes out wide. And dispossessed by StreetFootie. Offsides is the call. Well, certainly a warning shot across the bow because he could have been in there. Augustine. Ball goes back. Moran Reisinger comes out. It's an effective clearance, helps out his back line. And this is stifling pressure from StreetFootie already in this one. And NPC look to maintain solid possession. They get this one in. Here is Granados. Granados in, finds his teammate. And Jaleel Johnson up, finds Augustine. This ball out. StreetFootie. Who can they find in possession? Well turned, and great pressure from this NPC Futbol side. As StreetFootie work their way out of the pressure this time. StreetFootie down into the corner. Bit of a stiff arm there, but defender's not giving up. There's an excellent ball in, finds his man, looks to be offsides. A little too early, but StreetFootie side looking dangerous early. That was a well-organized line from this NPC Futbol side. Munda. There's Augustine. Melvin. Augustine fouled there. Wins that free kick for his team. It was Kundai Makusha on defense who helped mop up just a few moments ago. And here's Augustine in the middle. Receives the ball for NPC. Played a searching ball into this left corner and mopped up by StreetFootie. There's solid pressure from StreetFootie. Well dealt with by NPC. And that's going to be a throw in on this far side for NPC. Flicked on, and it's going to go all the way back to the goalkeeper for StreetFootie. I do apologize, I don't have a roster in front of me for the StreetFootie side. I'll try to do the names I've got from memory. I'm still learning the NPC side, new team in the league. Well flicked on by StreetFootie and cleared up by Makusha. There's a longer throw coming in. That's dangerous. Ping pongs around. Shouts for handball. Nothing doing, says the referee. StreetFootie battling in here. StreetFootie looks like they're going to elect to take this one short. Player receives the ball and plays back in space. And knocked around by StreetFootie. There's a long ball from Garrett Peters. All the way back. Moran Reisinger is going to let this one go out. He'll confidently take this goal kick quickly. Finds his midfielder in some space. Khalil Johnson flicked it on. It was physical defending from StreetFootie. And here comes, well, intercepted by NPC. Khalil Johnson, what can he find? Just finds a StreetFootie defender is the answer to that. And StreetFootie comes breaking down this left side. Makusha is defending. StreetFootie, not offsides this time. Oh, wow, what a goal. Looked like he was going down, possibly even a foul, but despite really solid defending, a goal by StreetFootie. They're on the score sheet early. Let's take a look at that replay, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent balance and control to control the shot, even while going down. And the question now is, how will NPC respond? You know, it's tough, going down early on a wet day. How will they fight to get back into this game? NPC likes to take this one down, and Makusha. Give it back to Moran Reisinger, who gives it right back to him. Turned in the midfield, but only so far as a StreetFootie player. Scooped up and over. What a ball. Offsides is the call. Well, a little bit of disagreement from the StreetFootie bench, but then again, when has a team ever liked an offsides call against them? There was an attempt at a through ball, but nothing was on there. Peters plays it across the back line. Oh, what a turn there. That was excellent on this near side. Plays the ball, a dummy through. Kunda Makusha, well dealt with, and Moran Risinger not playing any games. He clears this one to the midfield. It was an excellent clearance. The problem, there was no NPC bodies there to mop it up. And now Jaleel Johnson will receive this on the right-hand side. Can NPC find some possession? The answer is no for now. StreetFootie back to Peters. Peters dancing around with just one man in pressure. Valley, the goalkeeper, plays it out right back to Peters. Peters searching, finds the midfield. That's just too easy, ladies and gentlemen. Too easy for a ball to travel that pace into the midfield without being contested. Back to Peters. Peters playing it through. Ooh, ball gets past Makusha. There it is. Oh, what a goal. Well taken on the first time and shot past Moran Risinger. That was a well taken shot. I think the key there would be probably not letting the ball bounce for the defender. That's a tough one, but let's take a look at the shot. What a volley taken out of the air. Not really giving Moran Risinger much of a chance. And 2-0 in favor of StreetFootie. Here comes NPC again. Finds their man on the wing. Good physical play, and it looks like we're going to get a corner kick out of this one, ladies and gentlemen. So here's a chance for NPC football to get bodies in the box on this wet day. Travel StreetFootie goalkeeper Valley, who was excellent last week against Heartland SG in that 2-1 win. He made a lot of crucial saves. Here's the delivery. It's a good ball, but StreetFootie has a ton of height in there, and they will break. What a ball. Excellently cut out from the back by NPC, and overlapping run. He had a man, but couldn't find any of his options. Here comes the ball through, goes all the way back to Moran Risinger, and they'll start fresh. Kunda Makusha receiving with a lot of space, finds his midfielder in there, and gets it back. And this ball going back to the keeper, Moran Risinger, and back out left. Well, perhaps I didn't mention enough about StreetFootie coming into this game. They lost their first encounter against, well, actually, I'm sorry, they tied in their first encounter against an AC Imperio team that's having some of their own issues this season. More on that later. We may not see much more of them. They're the one team hasn't really been on the level with the rest, but they did hang with StreetFootie in that one, which I'm sure was disappointing for StreetFootie. But last week, StreetFootie bounced back and won a crucial 2-1 victory against Heartland SG, which put the league on notice. They've looked good so far in this one. And the ball back to goalkeeper Valley. Not a lot of pressure coming from the front side of this NPC club. Ball in the midfield. That was definitely offsides. And here comes NPC. Ball up over on the left side. And there's a foul, which I'm sure NPC will be happy with. Didn't seemed like he was going away from goal with that, but StreetFootie player kind of lumbered in and played a clumsy challenge. Well, how can NPC get this ball past the really tall back line of StreetFootie? They got several players over 6 feet back there. On the corner kick, they were able to deal with it. And will we see one on frame to Treble Valley in goal? Here comes the service. Low shot into the wall. And there is a shot. Didn't get that one clean. And the ball coming out. StreetFootie putting in a challenge. Deflected. There's Valley picking that one up. Valley finds his man. NPC calm under pressure out there. And back to Marion Reisinger. So he's under a little bit of pressure. Finds a man on the right, but can't control it. Ball off the head of number 44, Anderson Granados. Here comes the throw. Marion Reisinger looked like he wanted to come, but then retreated, let his teammate deal with it. Smart decision. StreetFootie dispossessed and up and out. All the way back for Valley. NPC will look to shape this one. A little bit of pressure from Caleb Osuaim. This one will go all the way out. It came off of the StreetFootie player. I think they were a little confused. It seemed like the StreetFootie player was shielding that one, thinking they would get the throw, but here comes NPC. Ping pongs around. Back to StreetFootie. StreetFootie out of bounds. Here's a forthcoming throw. All the way back across. Clean tackle from StreetFootie, but out for a throw-in. Here's NPC in the midfield. Finds Augustine. Out. Can he track this one down? He can, but the StreetFootie player was in hot pursuit. There's a little bit of space. Ball in. Dangerous area. Well dealt with by StreetFootie. Back. A little bit of pressure here. Could be trouble. Valley not taking any chances there. Granados won that header, but wasn't able to find a teammate. And this one back in the safe control of StreetFootie. There comes a chance. No advantage, says center official, Liam Gone. And this could be a shot on target from NPC Futbol. Let's see who will line up to take it. And there it is, the quick take. Oh, up and over. Tried to catch the goalkeeper off guard, but I think maybe wasn't set for it. And StreetFootie will take over with the goal kick. No harm, no foul. There's the kick from Valley. Valley into the midfield. One over to Jaleel Johnson. A little bit of pressure. And StreetFootie are on the break. It's really coming down here, ladies and gentlemen. This elements could really impact this game. I think if you're a player, you just want to get a shot on frame, preferably on the ground. Really test these goalkeepers here. StreetFootie elects to win it. I also don't think that direct long balls are going to be as effective today. They're just going to go streaking out of bounds, as you saw there. So have to find a way to find short passes with your team, or maybe play some diagonal balls where the ball can bounce into space as opposed to directly back to the goalkeeper or out of bounds. We'll see how these teams adapt. StreetFootie out of bounds. We got StreetFootie manager Nelson in the chat, in the driving seat with some orange hearts. Clean football, says Nelson. And the ball back. Ryan Reisinger. Out to his right. On the ground, misplayed by Renatos, and played through in space. Flag stays down. What can he find? Oh man, excellent defending from NPC. And there's the offsides. StreetFootie have done well getting into attacking positions, but not well in staying on sides. There's Moran Reisinger. Akushima. And back. This is Santos, I believe. Santos finds his midfielder. This is positive from NPC. And there is an effective challenge from StreetFootie on the far side. Stays in bounds. And again, back to Reisinger, who's been busy today. Confident with his feet. There is the chance for NPC. They have numbers. Ball played in between two StreetFootie defenders. Possible foul. Referee says play on. And excellent pursuit. Team defending. And Jaleel Johnson there on the pressure. And finds a man. StreetFootie is inbounds. Here we go. Back the other way. StreetFootie driving right to left. And back to Moran Reisinger, who is smartly off his line. Finds Makushma. Augustine dispossessed. And that certainly looked offsides. Yes, it is. The linesman getting his workout today. Santos back. There is a nice ball. Won by the tall back line of StreetFootie. There is Caleb Owusu Aim. Couldn't quite possess that one. StreetFootie taking their time with the 2-0 lead. They're not in any rush. They will get this forward, but only so far as the NPC pressure. There's Makushma. Again, stifled by the StreetFootie defense, but they'll have a throw here. Granados with the throw. Here comes Granados. This is Hastenredder. Flavio Hastenredder. Impact player for the StreetFootie team. Can't find his teammate there. Well, no. Ball kept in bounds. Probably for the benefit of NPC, but now StreetFootie resume possession. And that'll go out of bounds. Neither team can really find consistent possession on this wet, cold day. Conditions are not promoting easy, clean football on the ground. We talked about it earlier, seeing who can adapt quicker. Oh, and the ball goes in around the midfield. NPC trying to play a little too direct. I think StreetFootie is equal to the task. Let's see if they can't find a different angle of attack. This was Augustine. Oh, it's trouble. StreetFootie have the numbers. Breaking. Can it be dealt with? It is. Excellently dealt with. And Jaleel Johnson tried the dummy. Didn't have enough real estate and runs out of bounds. There is long strides. StreetFootie playing it across. There's a great chance. Beats one man. What a challenge. Goal saving. And we'll see, likely, a long throw in here. Let's see how this backline of NPC and Moran Reisinger deal with it. The long throw coming in. Excellently cleared. And NPC have space and time. There is a searching ball. Caleb Owusu gets possession. Plays it across. Ooh, just about. Almost finds his man streaking across, but conditions prevent that. Granados trying to put pressure. And we'll see the ball all the way back in the middle. There was a foul. going in the favor of NPC. I think possibly that was a handball there. Not exactly sure. Here's Johnson. Granados forward. This is Reese Whitehouse. It's immediately closed down, and Johnson will take the throw. Not controlled. There's a clean challenge. Well done in the middle. StreetFootie under pressure. Well controlled. Finding space on that right-hand side, and there's another man off sides. Well, you got to say, NPC have done well keeping a strong back line, an organized back line. Just one man drops off too early, and we could have seen a few more goals here today, but offsides is the call. And Moran Reisinger goes over to Makusha. Johnson under pressure. Comes Granados. Johnson fighting. Hastenreder. Gets it back in the middle is Hastenreder. All the way back. Oh, there's a chance for NPC. One man to beat. Shot. And Valley, goalkeeper, is behind that one all the way. Positive from NPC. First clear cut, shot on goal. Well, we'll have to have more of those. Hastenreder gets the ball from his keeper and goes right back. Big challenge. Sorry, that was Hastenreder. It was just dispossessed. There is another offsides call. He's right on the line to make the call. StreetFootie don't like the call, but then again, as I said, whoever likes the offsides calls against them. And our official here is right in position to make the call, so I'm going to have to trust him. Here comes NPC. Played through the middle for Augustine. He's got space for a shot. Oh, and Valley is behind that one again. Valley has been solid. No TV camera saves, top hand, anything of that sort so far, but he's just been solid, and that's what you want from your keeper. We spoke about this in the first game. On a day like today, if you have a keeper who just makes the saves that he should make, keeps you in this game as a team, that energizes you, makes you confident to get forward, whereas simple mistakes early can just absolutely deflate your field players. So don't underestimate the value of just solid goalkeeping. Throw it and take it down the line. Black to Hastenreder goes forward. There's just one man to find, and only finds an NPC player. Some back and forth with the sideline. StreetFootie will have to be careful. They could be booked very soon. There it is. As predicted, there's a caution for the StreetFootie bench. I mean, we saw it from here, coming. I don't think StreetFootie saw it that way, but anyways, play on. Here is the NPC throw. Down the line. A little bit of pressure from NPC. Can they force a mistake? They cannot. Comes the throw down the line. Ooh. excellently taken. Ball played across. There's a few players up. East Whitehouse has the ball. Who can he find? Goes back to Makushka. Back to Moran Reisinger, who finds Makusha again. Certainly a little bit of space, and it is gone on this side. StreetFootie, they don't look ready to receive the ball. Certainly sloppy there. That one could have been a late challenge. Center official Liam says no. Here is the throw down the line. Some good hold-up play. And space here on this left-hand side. One man to beat. It's Jaleel Johnson in pressure. Excellently defended from NPC. And there is the handball that will give respite to NPC. Makushka. Ball left from Moran Reisinger, who will play short. And NPC are going to try to play out of the back here. Not effectively. Excellent challenge, but that was dangerous. Here is Johnson with the ball. Johnson finds Whitehouse, finds Caleb Owusu Aim. Working their way up the field, piece by piece, is NPC. Here's Johnson again to take the throw. Finds Osuaim, but not enough space for the dummy to work out there. And Valley will take his goal kick. 37th minute here. Under 10 to play from this first half. Oh, there's a little bit of pressure. Goalkeeper is out. Oh, there's the foul from NPC, which gives respite. It was Garrett Peters, the man who was fouled for StreetFootie. See how StreetFootie elect to approach the end of this half. Will they try to just coast in with their 2-goal lead, or will they push forward? Try to collect another one. They've certainly been the most dangerous on the break. They've got a lot of speed up top. Several players with some really long gates, and there is offside again. A lot of space there. I think if you just hold your run as StreetFootie, you still have enough space to work into there, but what do I know? Just the cameraman up here. Here comes NPC. Jaleel Johnson. East Whitehouse. Takes it inside. Well challenged. And there's a late challenge. And that's going to be a yellow card. Well, let's see what's going on over here. Maybe more cautions. Looks like there's a yellow card for the other coach on the StreetFootie bench. Well, they're not careful. They'll all get yellows, and someone will get sent off eventually. Not sure what the point being argued is, but I don't know if it's the most effective way to go about it. Well, a little bit of discretion and patience shown here by our center official to allow coaches another chance. And here comes StreetFootie. There's the long ball. Laid up. And one. There's a foul coming out. I didn't see it, but our official was right there for it. So here comes Moran Reisinger. Ooh, there was space there for NPC, but and now StreetFootie. Hard for me to even dictate who's in possession, because as soon as the words come out of my mouth, it's back in the other team's feet as it ping-pongs around. Again, here's NPC. Can they hold on to the possession? The answer is yes for now. There's a shot into the hands of Valley. It goes out to his right yet again. Throw in to space. And nothing coming there. Here is the ball. Moran Reisinger is off his line and well dealt with. That one could have been trouble for the back line of NPC football, but bailed out by their goalkeeper. And here's StreetFootie again. Hastenretter finds the outside of the foot. Jaleel Johnson goes back to his goalkeeper, who intelligently plays the long ball. Reese Whitehouse. Ooh, that's a good ball. Little miscommunication there between the goalkeeper and the defender. And there is a chance for NPC. I believe we have a corner here. Yep. Well, you'll take them how you get them here. If you're NPC football, and here comes that corner kick. I think StreetFootie's goalkeeper wanted to come claim or clear that one, but his defender wasn't letting him onto the ball, and in the end, it goes all the way back for a corner kick. Reese Whitehouse will be the one to take this one. Not too much height in there for NPC. They'll have to get creative. Here's the ball. There's a hand from Valley, and up and out. And the goalkeeper is down. There's oh, I missed it. And StreetFootie players don't like something that happened with their goalkeeper. Well, there is no VAR in MSSL. But if I had $1 every time the players called for it, I'd be a rich man. Being called for right here, right now. There is a yellow card for the player, presumably who made the challenge on the goalkeeper. The linesman might have seen something. Well, hopefully he is all right. And he's back on his feet. There's Valley. Good to see everyone seems to be okay on this one. Take a look. We'll see what happened here. Well, not super clear from what I got on video. Must have been something after the play, but glad to see everyone's okay. Here's StreetFootie. Back to Peters. Peters switches the ball out to his left. Ball up into the midfield, well challenged by Johnson. There is ball in behind, Johnson in pursuit, and Johnson does enough. Johnson back to Akusha. Back to Moran Reisinger. Moran Reisinger confidently up and out. There is Reese Whitehouse. Ball goes all the way back. Moran Reisinger again. StreetFootie. Well, there was a man off sides, but he smartly left it. And now NPC goes the other way. Oh, here's Whitehouse on it. Oh, what a challenge by Valley, the goalkeeper. And here comes the ball out. Can StreetFootie break? Got a lot of numbers forward. That is certainly offsides yet again. And that'll take us right into the half. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go, let's take a look at this save from Valley. One of the better chances by NPC thus far. It's a good ball. Slightly mistackled by the StreetFootie player. At a difficult angle for Reese Whitehouse, but good save by the keeper nonetheless. And don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. We're going to take a short break here. This MSSL Division II live matchup in Week 3. Stay tuned. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of the MSSL D2 matchup between StreetFootie FC and your orange kits on the left and NPC Futbol coming from right to left in your red kits. We are underway here. StreetFootie, 2 goals to the good. And NPC trying to find a way back into this game. They did have chances towards the end of that half, but Valley, the goalkeeper for StreetFootie, was equal to the challenge. And as I mentioned earlier, the elements certainly playing a factor here. The rain's picked up a little bit. Had almost constant torrential downpours the last couple days from this tropical storm, but we are out here and we are committed to bringing you every match live here on MSSL Soccer YouTube page. Glad to have you with us as NPC try to go down that far side. Aston Redder grabs the ball, leaves it for his teammate, and the ball taken. Well, a little sloppy from a StreetFootie. StreetFootie was the second team to enter the field after halftime, and they only came out with 9, then only 10 players, so perhaps this would be the time for NPC to catch them snapping. Well, maybe having some ball issues. Stay tuned. And as NPC decided to go back, Akusha. Well possessed in this midfield from NPC. Doesn't come to anything so far, but certainly that was encouraging to see them string together passes like that. They'll need that. They want to get back into this game. That was Augustine. Played it forward. Good pressure. Augustine again in pressure. StreetFootie are able to break that pressure. And it looks like we might see this one taken a little bit quickly. And that ball played out of bounds. On the midfield. NPC driving. Ball goes back to Valley. He's so confident today. He plays to his right. Nice solid clearance. Controlled by Aston Redder. Only so far. Seaward plays finesse shot that just couldn't quite find that back post. It would have been quite the effort to trouble Valley from that distance, but he took the shot on. Some exciting matchups coming the rest of the day. 1 o'clock. We have a Division 1 matchup. Probably kick off closer to 1:30, but Division 1 matchup between Team United and AFC Dobies. I think those teams will match up well last season. AFC Dobies got the better of Team United with a strong 5-2 showing, which earned them that playoff spot. First ever playoff berth for the AFC Dobies in Division 1. Ball in for NPC, onside. There's the shot, bobbled but controlled by Valley. I think everyone here held their breath for just a moment, but unfortunately for NPC, they were not able to capitalize. But again, encouraging. Ball back from Johnson. Moran Risinger out to his right. Back to Johnson. And down the line. Here comes Hestenredder, who again leaves it for his teammate. Hestenredder under pressure. Goes down the wing. And StreetFootie maintained possession with the throw. Ball played up and dealt with at the back. Oh, StreetFootie is in. Oh, off the post. Offsides is the call. Oh, looks like center actually overruled that offside, so it would have counted, but the ball careened off of the football, American football, goalpost and out. So goal kick is the call. Excuse me. Here comes Hestenredder, plays it through, has a man wide open. Oh, it takes it wide from goal. That touch he took out did not do him any favors. Took it away from goal when he had a gaping space to test Moran Risinger, but in the end, comes to nothing. Augustine playing through, finds some wing action. And all the way to Bowie again. Same old story. There comes Peters. Back, Hestenredder finds a man. Good pressure. And back, out of bounds for a StreetFootie throw. Garrett Peters. You remember Garrett Peters?
Yeah.
Garrett Peters on the ball. They'll look to deliver one on this wet, dangerous day. NPC does just enough. This is Akusha. Try to get that out. And here is long ball played. Moran Risinger will comfortably receive this to his hands. And it goes out right for Jaleel Johnson. Under pressure from two StreetFootie players. There's a chance. Oh, wow. Just out for a goal kick. I had to pause for a moment, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't sure if we had a goal. But looks like Moran Risinger had that one covered all the way. Here comes the goal kick. Hastenretter with the acrobatic kick. Deflected, and here comes NPC. To Adams. Sorry, Tyler Campbell that was. On the ball. And Hastenretter turns it over. Ball goes back. A miscommunication between Augustine and the other NPC player. Ball played in. Can Whitehouse chase it down? He cannot. Ball back to Valley. Valley has a man to his right, but looks like he may be sending his team forward. And not the most convincing kick, but just enough to find striker. And there's StreetFootie breaking. One to beat. He got the shot. Oh, there's the goal for StreetFootie. That could be the icing on the cake. Celebration. 3-0 for the team in orange. StreetFootie FC. Let's watch that on replay, ladies and gentlemen. Take another look. The ball kind of ricocheted to put StreetFootie in. And unfortunately, they didn't turn in a roster today. Or they have it, but I'm not getting it on my end. So no names, unfortunately. But here comes NPC. And we'll get a throw here in just a moment. Looks like he took a little bit too much leisure with the positioning of the throw. Stifling pressure from StreetFootie. Played out for yet another NPC kick. Oh. Campbell playing. Saeem. Sorry, that is Seth Seward up top. Campbell forced out. And StreetFootie will have respite with the throw in. Well, as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, we have an exciting matchup. Team United and AFC Dobies coming up at 1:30, approximate, after this one. And then we'll have a brief break. No match, no 3 o'clock match today. And then 5 o'clock, probably our match of the week, is Bristosi FC versus StreetFootie. Bristosi, the newcomers from Division 2, gained promotion along with Gus Beer Hall. Put on a resounding 4-0 victory over AFC Dobes last week. Steel Pulse, no strangers to MSSL D1 match day. They were champions last year in the first division. One of the eminent names in DMV soccer. Should be a scintillating matchup. And then our last match of the day, 8:30. At Catonsville High School, we have our Division II match of the day. A3 Highlanders, who have been perfect thus far, take on Baltimore Kickers, who themselves put a strong result together against this NPC side last week. Should be a good one. You can catch all these matches live on the MSSL Soccer YouTube page with yours truly. I'll be with you all day, Noah Walker. Love to see you joining in the chat, letting us know who you're supporting, who the players are, as NPC wins that ball back from Hastenretter. A little bit of pressure, but not enough. Hastenretter plays through. Whitehouse dispossessed. Ball out wide, and not Not enough real estate, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the short throw over to Johnson. Johnson back to Moran Reisinger. Under a little pressure. Does well to find Santos. Santos put under pressure. Oh my goodness. That ball is out. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, it was the offsides was the call. Moran Reisinger did well to get big and put off that shot. Might have even gotten a touch, I'm not sure. There is StreetFootie straight through. Offsides yet again. Well, their runs are consistently vertical runs without any bend, and NPC, to their credit, have done well with the organized back line. That ball taken a little too quickly while it was still moving. Campbell not able to control this one. StreetFootie up and back. Out to the left. A little bit of pressure, but Santos was able to ride that pressure. Here's Seward. That's Seward. Doing well to slalom defenders until he ran into StreetFootie player. That's going to be an easy card for Seward. Good sportsmanship here, though. As we enter the 63rd minute of this one. Still plenty of time for NPC to get back into this game, but to be honest, we just haven't seen a lot of attacking motion from them, so we'll see if they can't find a way to break down the StreetFootie back line. I don't think, truthfully, that the answer is in the air, because StreetFootie have a lot of height here, and they haven't looked troubled on any of the set pieces that have come through in the air. They have to be on the ground. And here's NPC with the throw on the far side. Augustine taking it. Possible high boot. There's a chance for NPC, and well dealt with at the back. Hasternetter continues to flick it forward. Oh, this is dangerous. One to beat, and a man calls for the free kick, but nothing doing. Solid defending from Garrett Peters. Austin Redder stands on the ball, inviting the challenge, which happily comes from NPC and cleaned up by Austin Redder. Here comes NPC yet again. Reese Whitehouse trying to win it back. Finds his man outside. Campbell did just enough to get in the way of that one. We'll have a substitution here. Two coming off. Didn't see who entered the fray, but it'll be Peters with the throw. Oh, sorry. Not Peters. Here comes the ball all the way back to Moran Reisinger. Johnson surveys the field, plays short to Santos. And ball back to Johnson, who does well to invite the pressure and then take the ball out wide. Not enough room. See Tyler Adams coming off, as well as Reese Whitehouse. Two new fresh faces come on for NPC football. Here is Flavio Hestenretter and NPC. A little bit of time in the midfield here. Not able to find the right ball. Oh, that was a bit of trickery and skill. Are they able to capitalize? Yep, that's the right call. Both men were off. I'm not sure what the consternation is here from StreetFootie, but onwards we play. Akusha gets it in quick. Ball goes back all the way to the keeper. Johnson. Ball collected in the middle. Hestenretter. Oh, he wanted to play on there, but the center determined there was no advantage. He didn't think he was getting to that ball. And, well, here comes the set piece delivery quickly from Hestenretter on the ground. All played in, well dealt with by Makusha. Down the line. And finds a throw in for StreetFootie. As we'll see another player, another substitution coming on for StreetFootie. Ball played in, Moran Reisinger, he's out, got a piece of the ball. And that one goes just wide. Moran Reisinger did very well to come out, get a piece of that ball, put the striker off. And in the end, ball score remains 3-0 in favor of StreetFootie. Here comes NPC on this near side. Ball played up to Owusu-Ayim. Clever. Ayim almost finding that winger, who does everything he can to preserve the ball in play. Oh, here comes NPC again. Ball played all the way out for a goal kick. Well, here comes AFC Dobes and Team United onto the field. You see the teams gathering on their respective sides for the next match here. As Peters sends this one wide. And repossessed by NPC. Augustine goes out and back. Jaleel Johnson receives and then finds out of bounds.
Looks like the score is not updated. My apologies.
It's 3-0. Thanks for the call, Nelson. Clarify, it is 3-0, ladies and gentlemen. Here in the second half. There's a good ball played in behind. Makusha tried to keep it in. There's a player down at the back for NPC. He looks to be okay now. Center official doing a good job, just checking on him. And we'll have a throw in here for, it would be for StreetFootie if it's throw-in, but we might be a drop ball actually, in which case the ball will go back to NPC.
And that's what we'll see.
Seeing a lot of the Orange Army here in the chat. StreetFootie supporters. Supporting DeWitt, Nelson. Thanks again, Nelson, for the score correction. It was helpful. Here comes NPC, a little bit of space. lot of space. Seward all by himself. Seward with the chance. Oh, blocked in the last. See, Seth Seward, that's the kind of magic and, you know, flair that we needed that we haven't seen yet from NPC. I mean, that was probably the most encouraging moment I've seen thus far from NPC. If they can bring more of that out, I think we'll see a lot more goals in this game. As this ball played in and dealt with by Johnson, a bright spot on this team. All the way back to Peters. Peters. Ooh, Peters tried to take on a man. Probably wasn't the place. And there's a late foul. The referee determined no advantage. Foul on Augustine. And Santos is going to be the one over it. Final warning given by our match official on backing out the required 10 yards. And Santos with the delivery into the box. Well dealt with again. We talked about that height from StreetFootie. They just don't look troubled when the ball is played in. The ball's still there. Almost controlled. Still there for StreetFootie. Ball played in. Moran Reisinger, does well. The keeper off his line. And here is NPC. Seth Seward, the man with the ball. Oh, the unlucky deflection for him all the way to Valley. And I think everyone held their breath here once we saw the ball at the feet of Seth Seward, that man who created that magic just a moment ago. I'll have to take his name down for future reference. That's a player to watch on this NPC side. Solid challenge. White House. Unfortunate misplay. Another sub for StreetFootie. And this one goes out of bounds. Bit of pressure. Makusha getting the ball beaten, and Johnson had to step over, help out his teammate. There's the ball out for a corner kick. Well, these are dangerous. All that height from StreetFootie on a wet day. Moran Reisinger will have to be active in his box. Let's see what StreetFootie can find here. Comes the service, low. And the second ball, forthcoming. Played to the top of the box. Here's a shot opportunity, and that shot goes errantly wide. Another sub coming in for NPC Futbol. Kevin Williams in the chat. I believe that's goalkeeper Kevin Williams, formerly of Lions FC. Kevin, we hope you're well. I know you're off playing your college ball and doing rather well from what I've seen on social media, so congrats. I would love to have you back in MSSL when your schedule permits. Thanks for joining us on this live stream here. There's a searching ball for our StreetFootie. Two players there. And there's a clean challenge from NPC. Dispossesses this one.
NPC
searching, not finding. Moran Rising will just clear this up right where the pressure had come from. Musaim. In the end, just a throw-in for NPC Futbol. A lot of pressure there from StreetFootie. Here comes a service. Oh man, C-word. Oh my goodness. Sorry. That is Reese Whitehouse. Looked like there were two players there. Either one of them could have been the one to capitalize on that excellent delivery, but in the end they got in each other's way. Reese Whitehouse unable to finalize the goal. And that one errantly helped on by NPC player. Ball taken inside. Played through. Oh, well taken almost by Hastenredder, but squirts through to Moran Risinger. Who plays to his right. Ball into the corner. Suaim putting pressure on. Well defended. And Valley, goalkeeper for StreetFootie, gets everybody up. Ball squirts through. Valley will take that to his hands. Oh, well, almost saved it from being a corner kick, but linesman pointed to that corner flag, so we will see a chance here. Santos on the delivery. We got Santos over the ball. What can he find? Here comes the service up to the back post, and Valley takes it and launches one to the midfield. We'll have a StreetFootie throw in. A little more than 10 minutes left to be played in this one. And there's a little pressure from StreetFootie. Moran Risinger finds his player, but nothing to be found there. Out of bounds, StreetFootie throw. Another StreetFootie throw. Well, the pace is slowed down just a bit here. Looks like StreetFootie are content to just go in with this 3-0 lead at the end, take their 3 points, get back to the warmth and dryness of their own homes. Ball cleared by Johnson. Let's see if NPC can't throw a wrench in those plans down the far side. I believe this is Wusaim. Oh, and dealt with by StreetFootie, only partially. Augustine. I got to commend the effort being put forth by NPC at this late stage. Oh, whiffed. And a difficult effort. Augustine again, riding the challenge. And great skill out of the StreetFootie player. Santos, another long ball, no one there. Not sure who that was for. Reese Whitehouse on the challenge. There's a possible handball. Nope, that was offsides. Well, final 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. And there is an errant clearance. Played forward, NPC. Controlled dangerously by Valley, but no one was there from NPC. I mean, a lot of confidence from Valley. Decided not to pick it up, although he could have at any point. Verbal caution here for the NPC player, but no yellow card shown. I think that's the right decision. Gerson in the chat wants presumably there's Ryan Reisinger coming out, collecting. Gerson presumably wants the ball past Cesar. Not sure. I think we're talking about StreetFootie here. And there's a shot well dealt with by Ryan Reisinger on this wet, rainy day. And clearance doesn't find anyone, except save for a StreetFootie player. But NPC are back in possession, running the challenge. Reese Whitehouse goes back. The ball out to Augustine, doesn't find him. Owusu Aim can't find his partner on the ball. And the ball up over the top. Yet again, back to Ryan Reisinger. Reese Whitehouse. His partner slips. And Augustine will take the throw. Good pressure by Owusu Aim. It's going to be a StreetFootie throw. Here comes StreetFootie. Ball back to Valley. Valley goes, skips Peters and finds his right midfielder. This ball controlled and goes all the way back to Moran Reisinger, with pressure coming from Flavio Hastenreiter. Oop, could have been problematic there. Here's Whitehouse, the man putting the pressure on and eventually winning possession before immediately losing it. There's a good ball in for the streaking attacker. Well defended at the back. Well, perhaps lucky that that ball was not saved by NPC, as the pass looked to be a dangerous one. StreetFootie plays off an NPC back. Another deflection. And a late clearance. Putting his body on the line is Nicholas Brown to help clear the ball for his team.
Five minutes.
For what?
For the referee.
Oh yeah.
Final 5 minutes here.
In this contest, as Johnson looks over, finds back to Johnson, and the ball goes out of bounds. Well, hasn't been the prettiest game, but it's been one of those where you just get the job done however you need to in really wet conditions. A little bit of the same situation as our first matchup, which was Christos versus Beer Hall. Christos seemed dominant in the full match, you know, but to Beer Hall's credit, they made it tough. Goalkeeper Nick Appel made some really solid saves, was always off his line. I mean, he must have made close to 20 saves in the game before finally Christos got on the score sheet. And then once Christos gets on the score sheet, it's tough because you have to draw yourself out and Christos will pick you apart. But I think that's a good performance from Das Beer Hall, who themselves almost defeated Steel Pulse last week. Well, they were up 1-0, same deal until the end of the game, when a few unfortunate events led to Steel Pulse winning 3-1. One of those was a PK, one of those was scored in probably the 93rd minute of the game. So not a real true representation of how that game went, but I think we'll see Das Beer Hall higher in the standings by the end of this season. They do have the 1 point from their draw with Team United in week 1. Team United, who we'll see in this next matchup against AFC Dobies. Both of those teams will view those as must-claim points. And there's a yellow card shown for the StreetFootie player. As NPC will have a chance. Is it Reese Whitehouse standing over this one? It's been Santos taking the kicks thus far, but it does look like Reese Whitehouse may have a go himself. Well, certainly not 10 yards distance from the wall, but I don't think, there it is. Anyone had asked for the wall to be backed up. It's a little trick. As a former goalkeeper myself, you want that wall to line up as close as possible because you want them to have to ask for the 10 yards, otherwise they can take the free kick whenever. What a delivery from Reese Whitehouse. I thought for a minute that was in the goal, but I think it just bristled the outside of the frame. Let's take a look at the replay. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, on your screen. Ooh. Yeah, a little optical illusion there. It did hit the outside of the post, but this game remains 3-0. And certainly a foul there on StreetFootie. They'll have to be careful. They don't want to pick up any suspensions for the next match, which is certainly what they're liable to do if these yellow cards keep mounting. Here's a low ball. That's not going to help NPC any. And good patience from Nicholas Brown. Brown waited and then stuck the tackle in right when it was needed. Brown helping out. And there's the final whistle. Ladies and gentlemen, a 3-0 match won by StreetFootie FC. They'll improve their tally to 7 points. NPC, it's tough. Third loss on the season, but I did like parts from this match. There was a lot to be encouraged about. One of those bright spots is Seth Seward. He had a couple of moments where he looked like he was going to find the back of the net. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I am Noah Walker signing off. Please join us for the next match. Team United versus AFC Dobes, kicking off in in the next 20 minutes or so. We'll start that live stream in just a moment. You can scroll down on the MSSL page, look for the live tab, and you'll see the match right there. See you in just a few minutes. Take care.
Pregame weather update.
Live stream in just a moment. You can scroll down on the MSSL page, look for